Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Alliance Finance has been fined 21.4 million Jamaican dollars for breaches of the Bank of Jamaica Act and the Banking Services Act. President of Alliance Finance, Robert Chin, appeared before the St. Andrew Parish Court this afternoon to be sentenced on behalf of the company. Now, Robert and his brother Peter Chin are represented by a team of attorneys, including Sean Christopher Castle and Marcus Moore. The team is led by Tom Tavares Finson. Now, the individual charges laid on the Chins were also dropped in court today as per a plea deal agreed to by both the prosecution and the defense. Now, the committal for the benefit hearing that the men will be appearing in May, which is in the High Court, will determine if there were benefits gained from the breaches. And we hope to have the word from the attorney in subsequent newscasts. Now, global ratings agency Fitch has maintained Jamaica's credit rating at B+ and says the country's outlook is stable. Now, Fitch says the B+ rating has been affirmed due to Jamaica's favorable business climate, consistent fiscal policy efforts to lower the debt burden, and continued deficit reduction bolstered by a 15.4% growth in revenues between April and December 2021. Fitch also noted that measures including refinancing of the debt will continue to lower debt servicing costs. The ratings agency also highlighted the country's healthy reserves, which were driven by a strong growth in remittances. No, oil prices today settled lower after a volatile session and a day after its biggest daily dive in 2 years. Meanwhile, Russia pledged to fulfill contractual obligations, and some traders said supply disruption concerns were overdone. Brent futures fell by $1.81 to settle at $109.33 a barrel. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude fell $2.68 to settle at $106.02 a barrel. Now it's costing $154.45 for the U.S. currency. $120.23 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. $204.20 for the pound, while the euro is selling for an average $171.30. The JSE index was up by 11,265 points today, while the junior market advanced by 70 points. Now, the big jump in the main market is attributed to the Massey stock split. Among today's winners were Massey Holdings, Fesco, Kingston Properties, Caribbean Producers, Jamaica, and Margaritaville Turks. While on the losing side were Communities and Workers of Jamaica CCU deferred shares, JMB Group 7.25%, First Rock Capital Holdings, 1834 Investments, and Epley. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.